Make sure you tap that bell so you never miss a video. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Bigfry. Shout out to the subscribers, all the new people coming through over the last few days. I appreciate you. We're going back to my roots a little bit here with new news coming out of the H1Z1 camp. You guys know the survival game that turned into a battle royale game, which then split into two different games, and then the BR portion changed their name like 6 times, while the Just Survive portion basically just literally didn't survive. They just died. And then now we're back with Z1 Battle Royale, now being in the hands of NantG for the last few months. I believe it happened last December or last November. NantG pretty much acquired the Z1 PC team, while Daybreak Games still held on to the H1Z1 PS4 version of the game. A very weird set of development changes over the last few years, where it started off with Sony Online switching to Daybreak Games being owned by Columbus Nova, and all of that drama. All of that bullshit has now led to April 5th, 2019, a message from NantG Mobile on Z1 Battle Royale. This was posted on their official PC Steam store. Despite the team's determination and commitment to revive Z1 BR's player base with our recent Season 3 launch update, so if you guys aren't in the know, they wanted to bring Season 3 out and kind of revert the game back to when it was most popular, kind of closer to a vanilla launch when everybody was enjoying it. It was like the top of the food chain when it came to Battle Royale. Then they kept making changes and the players weren't happy, and player numbers obviously started to dwindle. Of course, when you're competing against games like Fortnite, PUBG, Apex Legends, it's pretty tough to stay on top in this space. NantG has pretty much announced today that they are laying off the entire staff, the staff that they acquired from Daybreak Games for the PC side of things. They're basically laying everybody off. They said that they're going to focus on its core mission of developing mobile games moving forward, and we have refocused our team towards this vision. So all of the people that they brought over from Daybreak are pretty much gone. Oh geez, I remember back in the day, guys like Arclager, he has been laid off. He put a statement out on Twitter that you guys can see on screen here. They said they've also decided to hand back the Z1 BR torch to Daybreak Games so that both Z1 BR and H1Z1, the PS4 game, will be under one publishing umbrella once again. I never understood this move. To me, it just sounds stupid. But now everything is back under Daybreak Games umbrella, and Daybreak Games actually has a couple different options here, and I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about this. If you are fans of the old school H1Z1, they could revert it back like NantG was going to do with Season 3, which I think a lot of people were like, yeah, fucking do it. And then when they did it, it didn't seem to work out for them. Or they can revert it to what the PS4 version is currently playing. I personally think, after playing both versions, that the PS4 version actually plays better than its PC counterpart. Or maybe they can just call it quits on the Battle Royale and just say, hey, there's plenty of other games out there that are absolutely destroying this IP. Let's focus on building a proper survival game, because when I started playing this game, it was a survival game with zombies and multiplayer and PvP, and it was actually really fun. And that's where I got started on my Twitch career. I guess you could say a career. I started streaming the Just Survive. At the time, it was just called H1Z1, and I had a blast, and I always hoped that they would take that and run with it. But back in 2015, they were acquired by basically an investment company, Columbus Nova, and they started focusing on where the money was, which was cosmetics, loot crates, and Battle Royale. And they basically pioneered the Battle Royale scene and left the survival game in the dust, which to me basically killed any love that I had for H1Z1. I played the Battle Royale for a bit, but I was just longing to really play on populated Just Survive servers. Personally, I think they should take it out back and shoot the Battle Royale version off, but that's just me. It sucks. I hate talking about this stuff because a lot of people did just lose their jobs. A lot of people who have a lot of fans because they were committed to the community, but they were just tied up by people above them making the wrong decisions. And even Arclager said in one of his tweets that they tried their best to make this work. And unfortunately, this is where we're at. Apparently, Daybreak Games has agreed to keep the servers up for players and continue live maintenance on the game. I don't really know how far that's going to go, if they're going to continue with updates, or if it's going to just sit in that maintenance mode where if something goes wrong with the servers, they just like refresh them and throw them up. I'm not really sure what their plans are moving forward. I would love to see a statement made from Daybreak Games on this situation. If they do decide to like keep up with it and maybe make updates to it, I imagine it's going to then be rebranded back to H1Z1 Battle Royale, which is just ridiculous. I personally have no love for Daybreak. I think that they have ruined every single IP that they have ever had. Games like EverQuest Next, gone. PlanetSide 2, not popping. Now they're coming out with PlanetSide Arena. It's been delayed multiple times, and now I think it's coming out in the summer, and there's just a plethora of other games that they have touched over the years that they basically ruined back in their SOE days. I know a lot of people are going to bring up Star Wars Galaxies. I personally never got to play it, but every time I talk about Daybreak Games and Sony Online Entertainment, that game gets brought up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I know this is something that I haven't really talked about on the channel in a long time, but for those like long-time subscribers, this is a game that I have been following and actively playing in the first few years, until, you know, maybe about 2 years ago, where I just said, fuck it. They're making so many changes to the game, and it just wasn't what I signed up for when I originally bought it. Let me know in the comment section down below, and if you guys can, share these videos on social media. I appreciate it so fucking much. We are currently sitting at 94,000 subscribers, and if we can keep this momentum up, we could be hitting 100,000 subscribers in like the next couple of weeks. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I love seeing all the new faces coming through, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content as well. I've seen a few comments, people are saying that they're binge watching old videos, which is absolutely awesome. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for everything. My name is Bigfry, and I'll see you on the next one.